Hello, my name is Taylor Christensen, and this is my project on database, cloud database. So I used Firestore as the main storage. So to start off, I did an events and a guest list where the guests can kind of RSVP to the events, and I used a while loop to make it so you can add events or read it or update or delete the events or guest list. And I used kind of if else statements to loop through the choices. So like you can choose events or guest or quit. So I did event, so we'll just go with events. Then you can create, read, update, or delete, whichever you choose. And then if you choose update or create a new one, then it kind of gives you all the inputs to do and then adds it to the database. And I have the ID and the event the same name to make it so you can look it up by ID. Make it a little easier. And then you can read it and it'll print all the items per event. And I have the RSVP where if takes from the guest database or guest database list, and if they've RSVP'd for that specific event, then it will count how many RSVPs are per that event. And then press enter when you're done, and then update. You can find the event by the name and update it, and you can update the name, date, time, location, and it'll do the same thing depending on which one you update. And then delete, you can do it by the name of the event, and it will delete it. And it's very similar to the guest list, but just adding different things in an RSVP for the event. So you'll need the event name in order to add to it. And then same thing with reading it. It'll read all the guest list and all their items. And you can also update. So if like you went from David to John, you can change your name to, or event phone, whatever, and RSVP if need be too. And then you say, then if you quit, it just says goodbye. And these, if you do an invalid input, then it says invalid input, drag it and goes back to the top. So we'll run through it. So which table you want to use? We'll start with an event. Create a new event. Name of the event. We'll do party. Date of the event. We'll do today, 06/19/25. Time, we'll just say 8 p.m. Location, my house. And then event added. So then we'll go events. Well, let's read all the event data. And then here's my party. So far nobody's RSVP'd yet because we haven't had anybody to add to that yet. And there's 2 for Taylor B Day party and 3 for Independence Day party. So, and the next thing we'll do is we'll update it. And then we'll go party. Let's change the date to tomorrow, 06/20/25. Event updated. Now before we delete it, let's add a new guest. Create new guest. We'll say Sally. Phone number. Email address. Sally@gmail.com. Event, let's do party. RSVP, yes. Guest added. So now if we go back to events and read it, it should have 1 for the party, because we just added Sally to the party. So now we can go and delete that event. We'll go to 4. We'll delete party and event deleted. Now if we go back and look at events, there is no party listed, which means it was deleted successfully. And now we'll go to guests, we'll read the guest list, and then there's Sally with all her information, and all the other ones I've added before. Now we'll go to guests, let's update it. We'll update Sally, and let's do her RSVP, and let's do Taylor D-Day party guest updated. So now we can look, and there should be, I think it's 3 or 2 to the Taylor D-Day party. Now we can guest, and let's delete Sally. So now we can go to the guest list and read them all, and Sally is not there. So that's a very quick tutorial of my program. Let's quit. It says goodbye. And after 5 seconds it should just leave. So, but yeah, so it was fun being able to learn Google Firestore or Firebase, and being able to add things to cloud database instead of local storage. So thank you.